covered today. Here's Put It Project, and today we have a new video from our channel. And this is the third part of the HTML course. In this video, we create the I learned to use some new codes from the HTML. I learned to the comments and the colors and the background color, the most important things in programming. It's the colors of in the website. It's the color is the most important thing. Let's go for creating the last session homework. Let's go. First of all, we should here have one header, and in the header we have for a tag and then here I don't write in the age of anything, but here in the header I write, for example, class red A, class green A, and again class gray A, again the last class for it, blue A. Here I write the red, green, gray, and blue. Dots, red A, I choose the color to red. In the blue A, I choose the color to blue. For the gray A, I choose color to gray, and for the last one, for the green A, I choose the last color to green. Okay, let's go for go live. One, and okay, it's good. Okay, now we have it, and it's very good. Let's go. This is the last session homework, and now today we create the I learned to use something else. Okay, if you watch our HTML course, I learned to you what's the comment and how we what is they use in code. But if you not watch my course, if you watch another course, if you don't know this, I have to explain to you what is the comments. Okay, here we write HTML5, and here in the programming we have something for test our code, for exploit our code, and something this. For example, you write something in your code, and you think this code have wrong, it have a bug, so we comment it, we don't delete it because we don't want to delete and write it again. We comment it. If it's work well, then we go to the write it with we remove the comments and write we debug the code. Or if you, for example, want to explain some codes, for example, you should say here we check the password, here we check the username, here we open the login page, and something like this. For example, here we have one div. In the div we have 4 p tags. Tag green, red, blue, and gray. For example, here we want to write something, so for example, let's run it. Now you watched it. Okay, here we have 5 p tag. For example, I want to check it if it have any bug. I removed it and debugged it. It's not very used in it doesn't have very used in the HTML CSS. We use it most in the programming language like C#, Python, and something like this. But in Python only, in HTML and CSS only, we choose it for explaining. But for example, we want to comment it, we write this like this, a star and a slash. Or no, sorry, I think so we should write it like this. Let's check it. Comment HTML. Okay. We write it like this for making the comment. But maybe, for example, watch here, we removed it. But sometimes you want to write some explaining like this. P tags for with color names. For example, it's not showing you our program, we don't have anything else, but in our code we have it. Okay, let's write some code for the p tag and in CSS. I want to show you some codes else. For example, font size too large, I write. It's make it bigger, very little. You can watch it. But here we write it like this. And here we write choose font size. For example, we don't have anything else, but for example, here I write color to AQ. Link to CSS. Okay, now we have it, and we say no, it's that color is very bad, so we come here and comment it, and then we choose another color. For example, we used it in programming. For example, here I write the black, for example, and we say no, it's not good, and last color is better, so we remove this code and remove the comment. It's back to AQ color. It's very easy for learning. I say to you in the project. Okay, and we have color. You know what's the color, and we have also very much color. Like purple, pink, red, blue, gray, AQ. It's very much. It's like name. I can't say all of name. So in programming, we show our code. We show our color code with four type. One of this type is text. What's the text? We write it like this. I write the comment. Color with text. For example, AQ. For example, I want red. I write it red. Sometimes I want to have some spatial red. I want to have some spatial blue. How we can write it? And for example, I want it to have a little going to white, so we should write it like this. Okay. And for when you want to have in one spatial color, you should use the three types else. One of these three types is hex. Or first we start with RGB. The RGB, it's meaning red, green, blue. Here we choose first the red color, then the green color, and then the blue color. If you learn the color, you know all of color making with red, green, blue. So here we choose the red and green and blue of this code. For example, I here write red. Here I write p tag color to, for example, RGB 3 to 4, for example 1 to 5 and 89. I'm not right correct color, so here write RGB code color. Okay. $175.54.60. It's okay. You can watch it. We change the color with RGB. It's one types of the color coding. For writing the spatial code, you don't know it's between cafe color and brown. How we can write it in text? We can't write it one color between cafe and brown on black. We can write it, so we write it with RGB. And also we have another, it's hex, another type. It's the hex. Hex. Sorry. Hex. For example, here we write P color to sharp 000 sharp C46F 6F. This is the hex color. It's used in the Edge, Firefox, Safari, Chrome, IE, Opera, and all of browser. It's opening like this. For example, we're going to this. It's a spatial color. It's between AQ, blue, green, and it's very, very special. So we write it with the hex color. Also, we can write it with the RGB and the and other types. Watch here. Here we have it with hex. In programming, we suggest you to use the text. If you want to use the spatial color, we suggest to you to use the hex. Another type is HSL. P tag. For example, we open the program. In here, if you write 14 100% and 15% and HSL. Okay. Watch here. Here we have the HSL color code. It's good. It's not bad, but we suggest you first text and then hex. But it's not bad for watching the all of this type. It's not very bad, but learning color codes with hex it's better. Okay, we have another things in programming. It's background. For example, body. For making the background, we want to choose one background color for the page. So, for example, what is the page tag? It's a body. In body, we have the page. So body background color, we should choose the color and we write the hex color, for example. And here we have the background, and one of the background it's background color. In background color we can choose the opacity. Opacity is another tag. Opacity, for example, I write 2. Watch it, it's very going to near to white. If here I write, for example, 2, it's going to near to the black. And also it's the opacity. You should use it in your programming. You should use and learning. I can't say to you with talking. And another thing, it's background image. For example, we should choose one image for the background. I don't have any image, so I don't write it, but I show you the color. We choose background dash image to URL and src. For example, here you should write the src of your photo like this. Watch here. For example, like this. Let's open it. Body with background image. I want to show you HTML something for learning. If we download some photo, it's like this for backgrounding, because all pages have all pictures have one size and we can't choose the size of it. Two. Okay. Mirror size, for example, here. Background image. Okay. Watch here. It's going to repeat and it's very, very bad. If we don't want to get it to repeat, how we can write it? One second, please. Watch. 1 second, please. Thinking about it. It's repeating. Watch here. It's 1, 2, 3. So we want to unrepeat it. We should write here background the repeat to on none, no repeat. For example, like this. It's going to don't repeating. It's have like this. And if we want to make it center, how we can write? Again, we have another code for it. We write background dash position to center. It's going to the center of the page. For example, down, we should say 2 parameters for it, center and center again. Like this, I can say it to you very well with center, but it's going to the center. What we should I say to you with another thing? For example, we want to going to it to top, right top. For example, right dash top. It's going to the top of page and going to the right. For example, here we write button right. Bottom the right. It's going to the bottom. It's very bad. It's about the photo. I can't choose it. What I want to say to you. Okay, watch it here. Here we open one, for example, image for our background, and here we want to unrepeat it. We have wanting it's repeat to x. It's only repeating in the x. If we here to y, it's going to repeat on the y. If here we write no repeat, it doesn't have any repeated. And also we have another thing, it's position, top right. For example, it's going to the top and the right. It's for the photo. This photo is very bad, so here, for example, I write left top. For example, here I write bottom. It's going to the top. For example, center. Center down, for example. It's going to the down of page. The page is finished here. Down of page and going to the center. And also we have another thing. It's the attachment. What is attachment? For example, here you have it here, okay, and you have 10 of this p tag. Okay, and now you should scroll. Let's I write more. Okay, you should scroll more, and if you want to it come with you, you should write here the background achievement to scroll. It's meaning scroll with me. Scroll with me. For example, if it's fixed for fixed. If I write fix, it's come a scroll with me. And if I here write a scroll, it's not a scroll with me and it's fixed. It's also not only for body, it's for the div and all of background colors. This is some background color, background tags in the CSS to say you. The full of this it's here. It's here. The full of this it's here. Background assignment, I say to you background clip, background color, I say to you background image, background origin, background position, I say to you background repeat, I say to you background size, meaning choosing the size. These tweets I think so removed in CSS3. Only we have in CSS2 and CSS1. Thank you for watching my video. If you have any idea, and any suggestion for me, please write it at the comment box. If you have any feedback, please write it at the comment box. If you want to help me, please subscribe my channel. Today we have a new bigger family. We are at the 19 subscriber, and if you want to help me, please subscribe my channel. It's very gets me happy. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe and share my video to your friends. Have a nice day, and like always, goodbye.